Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and today we are going to be unboxing ALC and Yarnable. So I 100% pay for this subscription on my own. I have reviewed both of these subscription boxes in the past. I just really love them and continue to get them. So if you're interested in the reviews, I will leave those in iCards and in the description box down below. I have an entire playlist of subscription box reviews in case you are interested in looking at what I thought about some of the other subscription boxes out there on the market. So at the end of this, I will take this month's skeins, pair them up with previous month's skeins of both ALCs and Yarnables, and we will see what we have in case you want to make a larger project. So I always say when you get a subscription box like this, you don't need to get, 2, 3, 4 skeins unless you know you're going to use them. But you can mix and match colors from other months, especially once you find a dyer that you're super into. So for me, Yarnable, Cheryl, she surprises me. There are months where she dyes in my color palette, my aqua purple pink color palette. There are months she hits like all of my Carrie colors, but there are other months where she does some of the most spectacular things that I never knew I wanted in my world. There was a sunflower yarn 2023. I think that was like August, maybe July of 2023. I immediately had to knit that up into something because it was just that pretty. I've also dyed or purchased some of the yarn that she's dyed for Hypnotic, the actual like yarn line, and like zucchini with green, like deep, rich forest green, and then bright green, and then the splash of orange. Just not things that you would think are like, would drag me in, but they are so beyond beautiful. I love getting my Yarnable every single month. It is always a surprise as to what Cheryl and her team are going to put together. ALC, Nikki, she is my color soul sister. Like we just, when you have that friend that you know them. So Nikki is that for me. She always dyes something that is perfectly right up my alley. Generally cool tones, lots of brights. She uses a lot of gray and black as the neutral coordinates. Her tonals are spectacular. This season's tonals are just amazing. It is like jewel tone dreams. It is so pretty. And last month, yeah. So I'm very excited to see what we have this month. I have unpackaged everything down to this state so we don't have crinkles. So first off, I am going to hit up the ALC. So obviously, first up this month, we have a little project bag. This will be perfect to add to my little sock bags. I did just get some Christmas sock yarn for Christmas and July socks. So, plus I never used, there was one of the moose and merino yarns that I got. I never got to do that I had caked up. So I will set this with my little bags so we can, have that available for summer sock camp next year when I do Christmas and July socks. This month, cozy flannel. There is nothing like the feeling of flannel when it's cold outside. The yarn and extras this month will have you wanting to have a nice cozy night in your flannels and yarn. And trust me, we are having an unusual cold snap here. Normally this time of year, our highs are in the 60s to 70s. Our lows are in the 40s to 50s. When I went to the doctor this morning, it was 23 degrees. Bracingly cold for us down here. That's not normal for us. I'm just saying. So we got a chapstick cozy with a little mini carabiner, which I totally dig. In the summer months, so I've shared with you guys my Notion pouches before, and I always have like a hand cream in there. I am a chapstick bits person. So I prefer to always have something with me, but in the summer here, because it's 100 degrees, you can't leave it in your car for 15 seconds. So having something like this where I can clip it on my project bag or my purse is actually quite nice. I never put these on my keyring for some reason. I just never think to do it. And tucked inside, we have a little soft chewy caramel here. This is from Annie B's original caramel. So yummy, yummy goodness. I will definitely hand this off to Troy or one of my stepsons. I've got one stepson coming to wrap gifts next week. The other stepson just moved out, but him and his family, I'm sure, will come and visit between now and then. So I will have no doubt, no problem pawning the sugar off on somebody. So I'm just going to say what I hold in my hands down here under the camera is absolutely gorgeous. It comes to no surprise with these subscription boxes. So this is not lumberjack flannel. And it's actually funny, I used to have a flannel shirt in these exact colors, including the dusky denim color in the background. Right here. And this is why I always use cups with lids. But yeah, that dusky denim tone that's underneath that teal, that was the trim on the shirt, and then it was plaid in the purple and fuchsia. But that is just yummy, yummy, yummy all over. And trust me, I have yarns this will match with from ALC. I am pretty sure I have Yarnable yarns that this will match with beautifully. So doing the pairings for this one will be a ton of fun. This will be a ton of fun. Actually, I think this will pair with a lot of things that I pulled for last month's pairing. So on to the Yarnable. Once again, we have my favorite little zipper notion pouch. The cute. I can't handle the cute. I can't. It's too much. So first off, we have little scissors. I have been using these. When I did my sock tins, those are actually the scissors I use. They are very nice. I have to say they're perfect for cutting my little sock yarns. You guys. How cute are these guys? Oh. See, I would have done this for Easter just because these are Easter colors. I don't know if this is going to match the yarn or not though. But how stinking cute. And then we also have a little tin. I can't handle the cute. It is just too much. Next time I place an order, I am going to have to see if there are extra dinosaur markers because they are too cute. And then we have the yarn in our little baggie here. Oh, it's dynamite. I must have left my card downstairs because it is not in the bag. I opened the bags and I set them in here, and before filming, I just dumped everything out on the table. I must have set the card to the side. It must not have been in my zipper bag. So this is dynamite. I do get both of these on sock weight bases. And both of these clubs have different options. So if you don't want just like the one skein, you can get like one skein and a mini, two skeins. You can get deluxe that has like the semi-solids and tonals and stuff. Both of these sock clubs or both of these yarn clubs have other options than what I get. I just get the single sock skein. But you guys, how pretty is that? And see, once again, I would not think to add the green in here. That is just spectacular. These are both just absolutely beautiful. So once again, totally different yarns. And they almost match. Like you could almost, you could take this from spring to winter using a gradient fade, you would need a summer and an autumn color that can blend from here to here. You could actually put these in the same project together and it would still be adorable. But yeah, so I would have definitely done this as spring colorway, but I am so happy to have this in my hot little hands because these are just beyond adorable. And that is just gorgeous. So if you were not interested in the pairing portion of this, that is perfectly fine, but I am going to dive into my baskets of my ALCs and Yarnables and see what I can find that coordinates with this month's skeins. Okie dokie artichoke. So once again, just a very quick stash dive. We're not combing through everything. I'm literally just looking high level across the top of the skeins and grabbing what I think might pair. I did kind of cheat with the ALC though. So I just basically took my pairing from last month and brought it over for this month. It all smushes together so perfectly. So let me, I am missing last month's color, I think. Ironically, because I took that downstairs, I moved that, but all the other colors that went with that, I think I took it downstairs. Let's double check really quickly while I'm standing here. It's October. So, November and October go perfectly together. This is September 2023 Canadian Sunset. So this is Gemstone Jammies. This is this month's Not Lumberjack Flannel. Canadian Sunset from September 2023. Here, I'll do this. This is Love, which was the Valentine's skein 2 years ago, 2022. Gimme Color from January 2023. Just grab this month's to continue. And Butterfly Beauty from August 2024. So these 6 in any combination absolutely spectacular. So yeah, I'm just gonna like tuck these together. They need to be something. They need to be a thing. There is no denying this. Slowly building up a grouping here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I did find a 5 color shawl, but I think these might blend too much for that one. So I might have to find something else. Or design something else if I can sit down for more than 5 minutes at a time. So for my dynamite, I have some interesting things. Once again, we have some incomplete pairings. There are some things here that like you could bring together, but you need something else to go with this. So first off, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different things that I pulled from Yarnable. And once again, this is one of those, all but one of these is Yarnable to pair with the Yarnable. All of the ALCs were ALCs this time, which normally doesn't happen. So if you're looking for a solid that would go with this and you've been a subscriber for a while, Love Language, which was the Valentine's skein a while back, would actually be a very good solid to pair with this. Also, something a little bit less solid, a little bit also in the solid vein. This is Rest, Relax, and Recharge. So you could almost create a threesome here with those 3. The one that I immediately thought of, though, and I think it really needs something else, maybe Love Language to go with it. This is the ALC Green for Luck, Color for Sass colorway. And then if you pull in, like say the purple to go with that, this definitely needs a third, but maybe like Yarnable Shenanigans could fill in for that third. We got a lot of, mine has a lot of heavy purple speckles in there as well. So you might be able to use that as like a blender between these two. These two definitely need a blender to go with them. Another one that actually works really well from ALC is Flip Flops and Fun in the Sun. And I still think you need like another yarn to kind of bridge this a little bit. They've got very similar colors. They coordinate very nicely. You just need maybe like a tonal brights mini skein set or something, and like do a combination where you're alternating the semi-solids along with these. I think that could be a ton of fun. Coming back to Yarnable things, these last two definitely need jumpers to go with them. On their own, these don't work, and they're a little bit of a stretch, but trust me, there's something that will blend these together. This one is Pumpkin Patch. And with the orange tones in this, it almost works kind of here, but it's not quite right. Like these could almost work as a threesome, but it's not quite the right thing. You need something that has maybe yellow, orange, and the purple to kind of glide through this one. It's one of those, it's almost there, but not quite. This one's a little bit of a smoother jump. This is Sweet Liberty. And that's a little bit more of a, but it still needs something else. I was looking at like Winter Mint, and it's like, you need something like this, except that's purple and green instead of the green with the blue. Like you need something kind of like in that zone. But I know these would work together in a project. It's just that it's a stretch to see the potential without that jumper color. Most of them you can clearly see without that jumper color or that blending color where these would go together. These two are a little bit harder to see that path. This one being the hardest because the shade of melon, that pumpkiny melon, is it's has no coordinate over here, but I really, really love these. I do have a feeling this may just be a single skein shawl. I just really, really love that. I need to finish my muscle bear hat in the Raven colorway so I can start caking up. I've got some duplicates that I've graciously been gifted the colorways other people did not love that I loved. So I have some more duplicates in my Yarnable stash that I'd really like to make another muscle bear hat and cowl set. And so I'm in the process of working on one in Raven, which was the Halloween color a couple years ago, and a solid for the inside of the hat. So like, I want to hurry and finish the one I'm working on now so I can start working on the next one because I have ideas and I want to play with my ideas. I know I sound like a kook. It's my passion. This is what I love. I love my yarns. I love color. I love texture. I like making. So anyway, if you guys got this month's colors, let me know what you're planning on making with them. If you have any pattern ideas, we're building quite the spread of colors here with this ALC combo, especially since we have the teal and the solid that from the winter tonal. So, you know, once you start blending that in, that's I've got 2 of those. So share your ideas. I would love to see what you guys think. If you have been working on something using some combination of these, drop a comment down below and let a girl know. I kind of want to know what you guys are working on too. So I love you guys. I hope you are having a wonderful, fantastic day. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Bye, you guys.